Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yesterday, I made a video on an article claiming that the Americans very satisfied with how the economy is going. They've been for the past, I can't remember how many years. They're so satisfied. And against it, I put another article where it said that the United States is deficit balance between the revenue and the money that goes, the services they provide, or whatever the investments they provide. In a country, like you get the income in and then you pay for certain things. The income is much lower than how much we spend. That means we work in benefit. The country goes in a benefit. And I said in the past nine months, the United States increased its deficit three times. From 500 and I think 550 or 590 billion dollars into 1.4 trillion dollar. And these guys were saying that the economy is booming. Yeah, okay, the economy is so booming that look at the inflation and everything else is great. Now, there are many other indicators that show how great the economy is. And here now they tell us, you can look at this one, how the economy is doing. And this is the oil in the U.S. Strategic Oil Reserves. United States has, I think in Texas and Alabama or Louisiana, one of these, I'm going to probably look here in this article, where it stores reserves in case something happens, and it has a capacity of 714 now is the problem, million barrels. I think that's what it is. And the Biden administration went in and sucked out of it too much. And that's because they could not supply the country with oil and arrange, in such a way around the world to fill its reserves. The reserves, when Biden started sucking out of it, it was like 450 million barrels, and right now is to something like 300 and something for about 15-17 days. So if there's no more oil coming from anywhere else, I guess you got 17 days or something like this. After that, you're done. I want to show you how this article will give you this information at the bottom. It starts with a dumb title right here: massive US oil caverns sit empty and will take years to refill. You say, what's going on here? This is from Bloomberg. This is from Yahoo Finance, Monday, 17th of July, 2023. So we got this and unimportant, right here it says, to combat the spike. Well, it's Putin's problem right here. See, Russia is the problem right here. To combat the spike generated by sanctions, I must add, President Joe Biden undertook an unprecedented selling campaign, ordering 180 million barrels out of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, nearly 5 times bigger than any previous sale. Gasoline prices soon began to peak and are down more than 20% in the past year. All right, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, known as the SPR, currently stands at only, I would say, 346.8 million barrels. The lowest level since 1983 and equal to about 18 days worth of supplies. The total authorized storage capacity is 714 million. So we are at half. All right, we are at half. So we have what? 18 days. And they still play the same BS here with the petroleum. So you tell me the economy is booming if you have to, like, let's say that's a saving account that you have. And all of a sudden, let's say from your saving account of $7,140, you got out about half of it. And now you have about 3,820 or something. Why did you have to suck out of your savings? That means something is not working in your life. That means the money that come in are not enough for the money that go out. That means you're smoking too much, drinking too much, ladies of the night too much, you watch TV too much, you pay for things too much, you buy too much stuff. All that, remember, all that. So What are you going to do? You have to cut out of all these things. If you don't cut out of them, how are you going to do it? You're going to take out of your little reserves, right? That's what you're going to do, the reserves. And then how are you going to fill them back up? If your economy is booming. I don't foresee that coming. All right. And I think it was a graph here. I don't know if it's still, this guy showed the graph or not, because on the Bloomberg it showed the graph. Here it doesn't show it. Well, it's okay. It was just showing how in 1982 was the lowest and then went out, up, and then in Biden's, just like this in about, what, 2 years or so. So this is the level of the economy. You got 18 days. If the Arabs and others say no more for you, or I know, wherever these guys get the oil, what are they going to do? Start tapping your reserves, your oil capacity. Actually, the United States sits on a big oil puddle underneath. But these guys like wind, fire, water, and whatever, emptiness. They don't like somehow. It's just it's a racket, my friends. We're going to pay more at the pump because these guys don't want to, produce more oil from our soil. And who's paying for that? We have a worse standard of living. The trucks run on petroleum, right? The diesel. If the diesel is, and I know it is, very high, what does that mean? All the products are high. But these guys know we're not going to go. Instead of, producing it, which is extracting it from our country, our soil, we just suck it from there, and that our lives are worse. This is the economy that's booming. Just so you know, just a heads up. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.